Back to Artie Cat. That $250,000 that I didn't listen to the Holy Spirit telling me to invest and follow on that man's coattails. This guy's a multi-millionaire. He didn't get there by being stupid. I got where I got by being stupid, but he didn't get there by being, okay? That $250,000, I asked him, what would that have been worth? He says, funny you should ask. He says, I just sold my half of the company. He says, your quarter would have been worth $6 million. Okay, I was in debt to the bank $2.4 million. 2.4 million times a return. It don't take a mathematician to figure out that God had already planned on how to pay that off. But I didn't listen to him. I didn't listen to him. So the bank says, part of the deal on the bank was, well, we need to have some better people running the company. You know, we'd like to see some more experience. So I ended up hiring a guy, ex-bank president, which should have told me something right there, an MBA with engineering degree and the whole thing. Hired him in and to appease the bank, and one payroll, 1 year, we find out, the first year we find out that one guy had been paid 72 days of off time. Okay. To him, you know, there was no such thing as time clocks. To him it was, here's a piece of paper, fill out what you worked the last 2 weeks. Of course everybody worked 80 hours, you know. It was atrocious. The man didn't know how to run a company. You know, it was probably worse than I was. But during that period of time, we sold off our home, we sold off our factory, we downscaled tremendously, paid back the bank $2.1 million in the next 2 years, went back to the bank feeling pretty good about that kind of success. Went in, said, you know what I need? I need another I got $300,000 I owe you, I need another $200,000. Loan me another $200,000, put it on 5 years, and we're back in business. The bank went into the computer, said no. They were being them set up for purchase by somebody else, and we were the fall guy. They said, well, we're not going to call your loan, but we think you should look for a different bank. Well, there is no way that you're going to go to a bank after you just paid off $2.1 million out of $2.4 million debt in 2 years and tell them, I'd like to become part of your bank. They're going to say, why? Why did they let you go? And then they get on the computer says no. All right, there we are, can't find a bank. Nancy's laying in a tanning bed, listening to a Christian radio station. Over the Christian radio station comes an advertisement for Edgerton Development Community. He tells her, go to that meeting. She comes home. She's excited about it. She says, God just spoke to me and said we should go to that meeting. Well, you're not allowed in there, but your representatives are. So we sent our insurance man representative. He goes to the meeting, brings up our company. Here's a company in Janesville that needs to have some support. Any takers out there? Nope. Finally, one guy in the back stands up. He says, I'll take them. That was Dwayne Sievers in Cambridge, Wisconsin, president of M&I Bank. Born-again Christian banker. Farm boy. Met him one time with cow manure on his boots. Him and I understood each other. He understood the whole situation. And before I knew it, we had a relationship going on. They became our bank. And that was right here. Uh-oh.